Yeah! Alright, now we're talking some good stuff here, boys and girls. This is from the media.ford.com. Hydrogen fuel cell fusion sets land speed record. Dearborn, Michigan. Oh, it's by Christopher Spencer, FCN. Dearborn, August 15, 2007. The Ford Fusion Hydrogen 999, raced to a record 207.297 miles per hour Wednesday at the famous Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah, which makes the world's first and only production vehicle-based fuel cell race car the fastest as well. Go Ford! Go Ford! You know, when I was younger, I used to be harassed to no end because I backed Ford, because I drove Ford products. Oh, dude, you ought to be driving GM. You ought to be driving GM. Yeah, well, I stuck with Ford, and now look what's happening. So, yeah. Anyway, after more than 1 year of design and development and 10 years of hydrogen vehicle research, Ford's fuel cell vehicle team battled technical difficulties in a harsh desert environment en route to join in the 200-mile-an-hour club of Bonneville Speed Week, an annual event that attracts hundreds of racing teams. What we've accomplished is nothing short of an industry first, says Matt Zulik, lead engineer on the project. No other automaker in the world has come close. Zulik added that Ford's historic run in Bonneville is to further expand its technological horizons with the fuel cell-powered vehicles, because it is a fuel that could someday play a key role in meeting the energy needs of the transportation sector. Ford Fusion Hydrogen 999 is Ford's latest environmental innovation and is another step on the road toward commercially viable hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. The project is a partnership between Ford, the Ohio State University Center for Automotive Research, Ballard Power Systems, and Roush Racing. Rick Burns, a veteran of Bonneville racer and retired Ford powertrain component design engineer, piloted the Hydrogen 99 at Bonneville. All right, now, I don't know if this is cold fusion. You know, all it's saying is it's an advanced hydrogen fuel cell. That could be cold fusion, it might not be. But it's close enough for me. I mean, I will take it. Anything that makes an Arab sheik sob in his goat milk is great for me. I want it today. But now, wait, kids, there's more. Let me click the page here. Ford delivers ultra-clean hydrogen power buses to the city of Las Vegas. Ford is the world's first automaker to deliver dedicated hydrogen internal combustion engine, H2 ICE as it's known, powered vehicles to commercial customers. All right, these are big blue commercial buses. You can't miss the darn things. And they're run strictly on a hydrogen engine. What it is, the engine that they're using is very similar to a gasoline engine, but instead of using gasoline, it uses hydrogen. And what you do is you compress your hydrogen in order to produce the energy out of it. The thing that I'm troubled on is if we go over here, I'm still at media.ford, but I'm going to go to Fox News, for example, because something kind of worried me here a little. Well, it didn't worry me, but it just kind of like, what? It says, where are we at here? The technology is there at a sufficient level in the 3 to 5 year window. If all things were perfect, we could reasonably think that the solution we could draw on. We're not really talking about invention, that's the thing. We know how to manufacture this kind of technology in high volumes. Lapis said Ford had the ability to bring internal combustion hydrogen technology to market in cars within 5 years. We can have them in 5 years, guys. But that's only if fuel storage limitations can be solved, public fear of hydrogen can be allayed, filling stations set up, and gas prices stay high. All right, now see, the thing that caught my eye is public fear of hydrogen. I didn't know there was a public fear of hydrogen. It's water, people. It's water. Where's the fear? I'm not getting that part. You know, who in the hell is going to be afraid of water? Now, these engines do have some emissions. And the reason for that is because it's like a normal gasoline engine, so you still have a little bit of lubrication that you have to put on the engine. And so this naturally is going to be burned off, and so that puts out a little bit, a little tiny bit of pollution, but it's negligible compared to what we got today. It's damn near non-existent. Okay, because you got to lubricate those engine parts. Okay. But I'm not getting what the fear of hydrogen is. I'm not afraid of water. Are you afraid of water? I mean, you know, a water-powered motor. What's there to be afraid of? I'm kind of clueless on that. But anyway, and this is from Fox News. Just put Ford hydrogen into their search engine, and this will pop up. It says Ford says hydrogen cars are close to mass production. Okay, so if they can get the stuff ready and raring to go, gas stations, well, it would be hydrogen fuel stations, I guess you'd call them then. You know, if we can get this stuff up and ready, you know, if the infrastructure is there for the car, we can have them in no time flat. We're literally on the cusp of finally doing away with Middle East oil altogether, Venezuelan oil. Anything that makes Hugo Chavez sad is a good thing to me. Okay, that's a good thing to me. So, yeah, we want them today, Ford. We want them today. As soon as you guys can get them out there. Now, it says here, we really believe this technology is ready to be evaluated at the consumer level. John Lapatz, the company's program manager for buses, told reporter on Tuesday at an event staged to tout Ford's future vehicles. About 30 E450 hydrogen shuttle buses are working across the U.S. and Canada, so they're already out on the streets. Okay, this is not something that's going to happen. They've already got them out on the streets running them. And Ford engineers are monitoring them electronically in real time, Lapid said. The vehicles powered by a modified gasoline engine have near zero emissions and get up to 13% better fuel economy than the gasoline counterparts. Nearly every automaker is testing hydrogen-powered vehicles across the world, touting them as a reliable alternative to gasoline. Okay, so you know, Ford has really leaped out there in the front. I mean, you know, a lot of people, when you think of an advanced automobile, you think, well, it's slow. You know, it's not very sporty. You know, there's no real power to it. Well, Ford just blew that all to hell because, you know, 207.297 miles per hour, 0 to 60 in like 5 seconds, I think it was. I watched it on Fox News, too, when they was talking about it. So, you know, this is not a wimp, okay? These cars, you know, if they're able to get these cars, they're not wimps, okay? They will kick some serious butt. All right, so this is a good thing. I'm glad to see it. I'm glad that Ford is the one that's taking the lead. I'm really happy about this, man. I feel like people have actually started to listen to this old crazy vampire, and you know, listen to what I got to say. Like I said, I'm not sure if this is actually cold fusion because it says advanced hydrogen. So I mean, you know, that could be any damn thing. But you know, but cold fusion. Another name for cold fusion is advanced hydrogen. If you've been paying attention to my other videos, so it might be cold fusion. It might be a variant thereof. In any event, it is possible. It's here. We've already got them running on the road. Ford does at least. So, yeah, I'm glad to see this, man. I'm tickled pink. This is some good stuff.